with Steve. And Syrup Steve, coupled with the movement and creativity of Ness that he used to play, is so good.
PkChris is damn good. He is a very good player. But yeah, so we're going to see like a damage output that Ness can't really match unless he gets like multiple PK fires. But just Steve's damage output is much, much better. The difference is going to be that like Ness is going to have to use a lot of tricky movement because he doesn't have the aerials to combat with Steve's in most scenarios. The forward air has a small disjoint on it, but that's a much bigger arc from the Steve pickaxe.
That was a little funny, just kind of sitting on the block right there. But I think the biggest factor here is even though it's not a mirror match, it's low-key a mirror match. Very low-key, where the fact that Syrup knows exactly what your character wants to do, exactly what PK Fire does, what Ness Nair does, what Maggie does.
No.
That's also the disadvantage. Look, we're blocking out every single option. Look, you see, that's the matchup experience.
Yeah.
You block out every single low recovery that Ness wants to do. That's the only thing Ness can do without getting punished.
He didn't even need to do the typical like place blocks to the ledge thing because he could just hit him with the anvil and then he wasn't able to even make it back to the blocks. Yeah.
It's just Ness can't do anything when you're off stage that low.
Yeah, when he doesn't have a jump, it's just too difficult. And he got him off stage with the jump, he had to air dodge immediately, and then the up B recovery low. Okay, so we are going to see an advantage state for PkChris for the first time this entire game, pretty much. Still an advantage here, trying to do the low elytra, not able to make contact with PkChris here, but he's reversing him back into the advantage.
Syrup has had no need to build Diamond.
Oh,
goodbye.
Does not have his jump. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Didn't turn around. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It happens.
He was looking to elytra towards center?
He just didn't turn around.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And didn't get to the... But it's okay.
He was off stage, right?
We did interrupt the first Diamond building, but now we did mine the Diamond pickaxe and Diamond weapon. So it's a little bit more of a threat to PkChris, especially when you're at that 100% level and above. So you have to be really careful here. You can't be off stage. You can't really press too much on the advantage state because Diamond is such a big factor in Steve's game.
So the risk reward when Syrup is swinging F smash here is really rough looking at the percents we're at right now. Especially from the distance which Ness can cover when he's dashing. It's just not big enough for him to like really take a guess with advantage when Steve wins the F smash because he can just spot dodge the grabs or hold shield on the dash attack, That's a big punish if he shields the dash attack. So you kind of can just get away with the, see, it's the forward smash the wrong way, no punish, It's just really difficult to deal with.
You don't want to deal with it. You're trying to be more careful than anything else, but when you're a little bit too careful, this is what kind of happens. Syrup is able to get the dash attack on you, and then now you're going to be less trapped forever.
He keeps catching his air dodges. Is that okay? He's going to make it through the block there. But PkChris just keeps air dodging to ledge, and Steve is just so good at catching that.
And although Ness has a really long air dodge, it's not going to be quite enough to contest. Beautiful use of the PK Thunder, though, to get off of you, but the conversion from the launch up into the axe is going to be enough to take this game over to Syrup for game 1.
That game was never in doubt. I mean, Syrup just kind of... He took the first stock really fast and ran with it. He took the second stock really fast, too, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, it just
the only one where he was
off.
competitive was that third stock there, and PkChris was only able to take one.
And it was off of a kind of a missed recovery, So...
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's kind of what...
The anvil was really smart, though. Like, a lot of projectiles can do that. If they get hit by a move there, it just, like, halves the distance that the up B travels. Okay, so we're going to see Town. So, notably, Ness has the strongest back throw when you're in the corner, or sorry, when you're in center in the whole game. So, like, the tight side blast zones is definitely going to be valuable for Ness's incredibly strong back throw. That's the reason that I usually think of when I see Ness's pick this stage, because the back throw kills nice and early.
Yes.
Also, the back air, an incredibly good move for Ness, killing in the corner on jumps.
Now we're going to go on to the top platform. It's kind of where Steve likes to be anyway. Steve kind of does whatever he wants on that stage regardless, but the tools, the resources you get on Talon City are not the best. You get a lot of wood, you get a lot of dirt, instead of your harder hitting materials like iron, for example. So those crafting materials are not going to be as fruitful as you would be on something like Battlefield, on Kalos, or anything of the sort.
So something that I found interesting just now was the defensive options from Syrup after getting hit by a forward air from PkChris. Typically, you see a forward air lead into a second forward air, but Syrup did the down and away DI that gets you away from any true follow-up, which I thought was really, really good. He knows that because, of course, he plays Ness a bit. He plays a little bit of Ness. Syrup does. He's a great Ness player. Top 50 in the world with solo Ness before he played Steve.
A little bit.
Great player.
A little bit. I've seen him before in locals, whatever.
Oh, so that was really good because he caught the head. So the cart has armor on it, but the head doesn't. So he just hit him in the head with the back air, able to take the first stock. Much better start with the cross-up DI on that. That was, he could have DI'd to the corner, he did not, so now we got an even game. But PK Fire makes sure that it's not even for long.
Yep, beautiful footstool anvil to secure that second stock. Oh, I'm sorry, first stock with a quickness. And now already 44% on PkChris. You do have Diamond Pickaxe at your disposal, or Diamond Tools, may I say. The platforms do come back, so now we have a little bit of a more Ness favorite game plan where you want to use platform extensions for your combos, gain a little bit of damage off of the PK Thunder, but not quite the full amount. It's just a tail end. So it allows Silver to come back to stage and try to get something started here with the minecart as an extension, but
Good
no,
punish.
we missed the up smash, the Magma block, and we get the beautiful force.
I feel like Ness's up smash would have killed there, though. I don't know why. I mean, the forward smash is stronger in a vacuum, but they're on the top, or the middle platform there. I feel like an up smash should have come out, would have taken that stock potentially. I don't know if maybe it wasn't fast enough or what, but Ness.
It's the doink sound. That's the.
What'd you say?
It's the doink sound you want.
Oh,
to hear,
yeah,
you know?
Okay, so we do see another stock coming out from back air. So this is a much better showing for PkChris than we saw game 1. And I think the biggest part of it was that he didn't get off to that like incredibly early deficit.
Yes.
Like obviously losing a stock early is bad because you're just losing the game, but it's also a different type of way that you can play neutral. You know what I mean? With like forcing approaches and such. And I feel like, you know, just with the stubby arrows we were talking about earlier, Ness really doesn't want to be, you know, the one that's approaching in these matchups.
All right, putting
Okay, that's a punish
right now. Once again, no valuable resources quite here. All you have is mostly wood at your disposal, so we have to go in with that gold pickaxe and that gold sword a little bit too often than you really want to. But however, we are kind of keeping PkChris off in like a very disadvantaged situation, and there's absolutely no sense of stage dominance from PkChris. It's all in Syrup's favor right now.
So PkChris is doing a lot of full hops out of the corner. He's also breaking tumble with the magnet pretty early consistently, which you can be reversed. You can do a little bit of tricky movement. They're not always in the same place, but he just keeps landing with that magnet. Oh, the forward smash on the jump.
That was just.
That was really smart.
Oh.
That was really smart. No,
I didn't think it would kill.
Yeah, I mean, he just caught the bad DI right because he was doing the drift. He was crossing up his shield, but he was crossing it up from behind, right? So he did the drop shield forward smash, and he's drifting the other way. Bad DI, takes the stock. It was really good. Really good recognition from Syrup to get that stock.
This certainly is a very spooky failsafe. We got a lot of Steves today. A little bit of spooky stuff going on.
A lot of what today?
A lot of spooky stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so of the 4 Nesses that I mentioned earlier, well, we didn't get Guy versus Quandale. That happened off stream, I suppose.
Also, and Guy did take it over Quandale,
so
aka D-Dog.
We're going to see another Steve. We're going to see Stefan. Versus PkChris. Okay, so we're going to see another one of those.
The same,
same matchup. Yeah, same matchup. Yeah, one of the many people that have been that could potentially be double eliminated by Steve at this event.